Family members of the 4 University of Idaho students who were killed are split on their thoughts on Bryan Kohberger's plea agreement. Some say it's the best outcome, others say prosecutors didn't even give them a say.
We support the plea agreement 100%. While we know there are some who do not support it, we ask that they respect our belief that this is the best outcome possible for the victims, their families, and the state of Idaho.
We didn't agree on anything. He only negotiated with the murderer of our children. That was the only person that he negotiated with. He basically said, your guys' input isn't needed.
The families of Madison Mogen and Ethan Chopin say with Kohberger facing life in prison, they can start on a new path to healing. The family of Kaylee Gonsalves argues any plea deal should have required Kohberger to fully confess, explain what happened and why, and tell officials where the murder weapon is. To this day, authorities don't know where the knife they believed he used is located. Well, today's plea deal marks a turning point in the case that stunned and terrified the campus and community and set off a nationwide search. A plea deal was announced Monday. Michelle Esteban with our sister station has more on this case.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Did you, on November 13th, 2022, enter the residence at 1122 King Road in Moscow, Idaho, with the intent to commit the felony crime of murder?
Yes.
Without hesitation, Bryan Kohberger not only admitted to murder, but intent to commit murders. He pleaded guilty to all 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of burglary in the November 2022 stabbing deaths of 4 University of Idaho students, Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Skagit County's Ethan Chapin, stabbed inside this off-campus house in Moscow.
As to count 5, the first-degree murder of Ethan Chapin, a human being, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
The plea deal takes the death penalty off the table. Agreeing to plead guilty, the 30-year-old former WSU criminal justice grad student faces a life sentence. The judge repeatedly questioning and confirming that Kohberger's plea was voluntary and that he understood the consequences.
Yes.
He also waives his right to appeal the sentence. It is a turning point in the case. There will be no jury trial, but the prosecution outlines some of the evidence against him.
Upon his return to Idaho, a DNA sample was taken from him, and it matched the DNA found on the knife sheath next to Maddie's body at the crime scene.
Among other evidence, a cell tower picked up his cell phone multiple times in the 5 months leading up to the stabbing deaths near the Moscow home. And on this day of the murders,
evidence taken from the defendant's phone that he took a selfie of himself on his phone in what appears to be the bathroom of his Pullman apartment with a thumbs up.
The plea was given freely, voluntarily, and was intelligently made. I accept the plea. I direct that it be entered.
Well, Kohberger will be sentenced on July 23rd with an additional court date if needed. Victims' families will have the option to give what's known as victim impact statements.